My mustache is still here from that video earlier. Alright, so I'm awake at 1:49 in the morning because of that energy drink that I had yesterday. Fell off the wagon again. Today's the start of today's day one with no energy drink. I went 2 months without having an energy drink. Um, anyways, I'm resisting as much as I possibly can. It's not going to be months until I have another one, so don't worry about that. Hopefully longer, by the way. So this is a video regarding the age of accountability. What is the age of accountability? The age of accountability is not mentioned in the Bible, but it is a precise age as to whom is saved without accepting Jesus as their Lord and Savior. Because they don't know what is right and what's wrong, and God is fair and just and merciful and loving, so God will not hold a person accountable for their sins if they don't know right from wrong, thus being a child, in their late teens, they could develop the understanding of what's right, what's wrong. Only God knows when that truly develops in the person's mind. But unless if a person is fully developed enough to know what's right and what's wrong, they will not go to hell when they die. So that is the age of accountability right there. 12-year-olds, if they know what's right, what's wrong, and if they die unsaved, yes, they will go to hell, but there's no children in hell. Their soul form is adult. They're adults in their soul form. So only if they know what's right and what's wrong, they will be held accountable for their sins, even at a young age like 11 or 12. Very rarely that is, though. But there is no children in hell again. They will be in their adult forms in their soul in hell. So there is no children in hell. So what happens, do you think, to those children that are trained and brainwashed? It's very sad, actually. Trained and brainwashed to be terrorists. A lot of Marines have to kill children because the children are terrorists and they pick up bazookas and machine guns and everything, and they start killing all the Marines and stuff, right? So the Marines have to make the tough decision to kill them. And their kids, their children, they're 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. But, what happens, do you think, when those kids die? How do you think God deals with them? Well, again, if they're under the age of accountability, they're not going to go to hell no matter what they do. God is just and merciful, and He will not let somebody who doesn't know right from wrong go to hell because He's fair. So Jesus' sacrifice still counts for those people, even though they haven't accepted Him as their Lord and Savior. If it was the other way around, babies would be in hell. Babies, infants. That God would not be loving and merciful if babies and infants and toddlers were in hell. We deserve hell just by being born. We're born into sin. So we deserve hell just by being born. If God was not merciful or just, there would be nobody here on earth. We would all be in hell. God would not give a second chance to anybody. Once we commit a single sin, just one, we would all die if God wasn't loving and merciful. if he was just pure justice and holy. He is, but he's also loving and merciful. So, God deals with people justly. God is fair and merciful. I can't tell you what age a person is under or above the age of accountability. Only God knows that. It is somewhere around like 12 and under, where they're under the age of accountability. But above 12 and up, rarely 12, but 12 and up, they that's when they start being above the age of accountability, which they will understand what's right and what's wrong. I don't know what age thereof is the age, but only God does, and only God has the right to judge people's eternity by their sins. So I just want to share this video. God is just. God is fair. God is mercy, and never forget that He loves you. He's holy. He's perfect. Never forget that. Sorry if you're laughing through the whole video because of my mustache. But yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video.